known as the Great Seer or the Sea of the Seer, preaching nothing but the undiluted truth. Eziokwu nke Chineke na-akọ mmiri, eziokwu nke Olisa bi n'igwe. That is one thing that I have brought upon your platform, upon your doorsteps. You just have to hit the like button and share this very program. Tell your friends and your well-wishers that I'm here. Share it to different platforms, to WhatsApp, and to many platforms. Now I would have to go direct to the program that brought me here. The events of the day, have shown us that we are vulnerable as a people. We are vulnerable as a people. If you look at what is happening in the few days, you know, when something is happening like this, some people do not think, what's the next way forward? We keep quiet, or when something is happening to other people, we just laugh about it. Oh, it is happening to these very people. We laugh about it. It's not supposed to be so. The events of these days have made me to think deep and to understand that had it been, if we do not rally up and defend our land, we are Igbos, then we become vulnerable before any other entity. We become vulnerable as a people. Now, I would want you to think this way. I would want you to see things from this angle. Yoruba people are the president of Nigeria come from Yoruba land, right? Are you aware that even as this thing that happened, Fulani killing and all of this, they are still using it to play politics. Some people said, oh, it is suspected. When you know that these are the Fulanis, they are still using suspected Fulani, it is a politics. Now, let's just take a good look at it. If it is an Igbo man that is everywhere buying people in Nigeria, you will not see them use suspected Igbo man. No. They will use an Igbo man. After all, Abike Dabiri said that some people in a death row in a country, Abike Dabiri, about 20 of them, he said those of them came from Igbo tribe, not suspected Igbo people. He used Igbo tribe direct to tell you that, oh, your tribe is into cocaine, your tribe is into robbery, your tribe is into this, just to denigrate the Igbo tribe. But up till now, I watch some newspapers in Nigeria still using suspected Fulani, which means they are not sure if it is Fulani or not that are buying people. They are still using the deaths of their own people to play politics in Nigeria. Now, let's just look at it like this. They are in Kwara. How many states is in Kwara before it gets to Igbo? We must start now as Igbo people, as a people, as Biafrans, as a race. When I say Igbo, whether you are Ijo, Ishekiri, Ibibia, Aka Igbo, you know, when you ask them, what's your tribe? They say, we are from Akwa Ibom. Saying that you are from Akwa Ibom is just like saying that Yoruba people saying that they are Yoruba. Oduduwa people saying that they are Yoruba. Akwa Ibom was born after the war. Nowhere is bearing Akwa Ibom. They just took some names and then added rubbish, Ibom. If you ask those from those areas, they wouldn't tell you. They wouldn't tell you the meaning just because they don't know the meaning. They would say, oh, I just don't know the meaning. Whether you are a Akwa Ibom, you are a Ibibia, you are a Shekiri, anywhere that you are an Igbo. So far, it is concerned. If you doubt me, let you just go move out of Nigeria or move out of your race, go to Yoruba or go to the north. If anything happens, either they are doing riot. If you say, oh, I'm Ijo, they will tell you are Igbo. I'm in Shekiri, they will tell you are Igbo. You are Mibibia, they will tell you that you are Igbo. Just for you to know that all of us are the same. When we get home, we will begin to divide. But let's just take this thing and learn. Whether you are Ijo, Ishekiri Bibo, we are the same. We must, as a people, stand together to protect our land or else we perish. Yoruba is gone. Yoruba land is gone. There is no Mekwatarism. If the Fulani launch an attack in Yoruba land, know that Yoruba land is gone. That was the word Mazen Nnamdi Kanu used them. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was telling them that the Fulanese camp have settlement in their bushes, in their forest. They were calling him warmonger. They were calling him names. AP time, Lawrence, I see you. Just hit the like button and share, please. I have about 10 people watching and 0 persons have hit the like button. Hitting the like button is very, very important, please, to make people, 15 people now, 0 persons have hit the like button. Hit the like button once. Hit the like button once. Now, let me continue my teaching here. Now, it is happening in Yoruba. When it is happening to your neighbors, that is when you get brain. That is when you learn. Not until it comes to your doorsteps. What do we have now? Or are we still believing that those people who are protecting the land are kidnappers and buyers? Now, if you check the Yoruba people, they have Omoteku. There was a time that they launched Omoteku. And Omoteku reports to the Nigerian government. Are you aware? Omoteku reports to the federal government. If Omoteku catch person, they will hand it over to police. Today is it not Yoruba land, Kwara? Where is Omoteku? Nowhere. And that is what we have been telling you people. That if you have any security and that security is loyal to the Nigeria, just know that you have no security. If your supposed security or those whom you assume to be a security securing your land is loyal to the Nigerian Federation, just know that you are empty. Yoruba man is the president of Nigeria. Where are they attacking? Yoruba land. Who is the president of Nigeria? Yoruba. Who is attacking the Yoruba people? Fulani. Can Yoruba do anything? No. Because the Nigerian military is now Fulani military. You know, God punished these very people very well. Because they thought when they were buying the Igbo people that we will cowardly chicken out of the Biafra agitation when they buy some people with placard. But they never know that each prayer that we make follows them. Today is the independence. Do you see the armed forces marching anywhere? No. Instead, there is a parade that they were doing. They were doing some video parade. The armed forces is now doing TikTok and the Twitter space. They were everywhere talking trash. That they are everywhere. That they are awake so that we can sleep. Maybe I guess that they are telling the Yoruba people, yes, that they are awake, that they should sleep. Because in our own land, whenever you hear Nigerian military is coming, you run for your dear life. They are the killers that we have in our land. That's as simple as ABCD. If you check if anybody hear Nigerian military, you pick race. An army of a country supposed to be in alliance with the people that they claim that they are guiding. But whenever you hear those claiming to be self-guiding the people pick race because they are the main architect of buying the people. I don't know if anyone is understanding me, but we must move on. This is freedom. In freedom, you move on, regardless of whatever the enemy does. You move on. No retreat, no surrender. But we must preach this very gospel without fear nor favor to our enemies. We have come is that we have come. No going back. This is freedom. Now let me go on onto this very preaching. I have 12 people live and 2 people have hit the like button. Just touch the like button once. Please. Touch the like button once. Now, if you watch the events of the day, what is happening? It calls for us as a people to tighten our seat belt. It calls for us as a people to take an oath of protecting our land. It calls for oath of secrecy. If you are anywhere in Igbo land, listening to those in government telling you that those people who are there are buying you people, they are there buying you people, that means you are making a mistake. Do you remember when Sunday Igboho rose up? The Nigerian government sponsored some people. They were going everywhere. Freeman Iko to Onye, good afternoon. They were moving everywhere, telling their own people that Sunday Igboho is a rebel. Sunday Igboho is this, Sunday Igboho is that. Today, Kwara, the same Kwara that Sunday Igboho went there to stop them, then they ran propaganda. The attack on Sunday Igboho's house was leaked by some people from Sunday Igboho's family, his friends. They leak his informations. Oh, no, yeah, he's at home. Somebody answered a phone from Sunday Igboho's house to inform the DSS. That is one thing that you don't know. DSS moves with intelligence. That was the reason why when they invaded Sunday Igboho's house, they saw Sunday Igboho, all of a sudden they traced the whole house. They couldn't see him. That was what prompted them to arrest the cat, Pussycat, in Sunday Igboho's compound and said that it is Sunday Igboho that turned to Pussycat. Today, they are attacking them. It is the same Sunday Igboho whom they rejected that they are now calling Igbohosha to come and protect them. We must learn. Today, they are pushing an agenda. Hate those people who have volunteered. Now, in a race, people, God prepares those who protect you in a race. But when your carelessness makes you to jettison those whom God prepares to protect you, there will be nobody to protect you anymore. Because your own carelessness have pushed you against those whom God have prepared to protect you. Who will you blame? Or who will you say that cause what is happening to you? Hey, Tunumbu Shebapo. Who will you say that is causing what is happening to you? I am Onyebuchinwashiburobi, please. Preaching nothing but the undiluted truth. Now, the lesson, because I have seen everywhere in the internet mocking the Yoruba people, in as much as they mock us, but we must, as a people, pinpoint something and look up to something. How are we going to do to protect ourselves? Because even if your own man becomes the president of your Nigeria that they are saying, oh, one Nigeria, but anyone that you tells, let your life be like Nigeria, they will tell you, God forbid, my life will not be like Nigeria. Is that a nation? If a man from America, when you want to pray for a man from America, you tell that man, let your life be like America, the man will gladly tell you amen. And the man will be happy that you prayed a great prayer for him. A man from China, if you tell a man from China, let your life be like China, they will be amen. and be glad that you prayed a great prayer for them. A man from Britain, if you pray to them, let your life be like Britain, they will say amen and they will be happy. But to those telling you one Nigeria, just find one honorable or one governor today that is their independent. Go to their Twitter. Tell them that may your life be like Nigeria and the life of your children. Just hear the type of prayer that they are praying. God forbid, God forbid. And those are the people telling you one Nigeria. I am Onyebuchi Nwashiburu. Be very, very appalling. But we must continue. This is freedom. In freedom, consistency is the key. It doesn't matter what the enemy does. Consistency is the key. You must be consistent, and we must learn from our enemies. Anyone telling you that there is not something that they will do to avert what is happening to Yoruba people is lying to you. What is happening to Yoruba people is ordained to happen. And just go and think, those our people in Yoruba land must do fast and run away. Let me tell you the plan that the Fulanis have. They plan to cut over the Lagos and then finish those people in Lagos. Either you run to Benin, either you run and cross Benin, because they will take over Lagos and its entire water. That's number one plan that the Fulani people have. I have 20 live viewers. Only 6 people have hit the like button. That's the only plan that the Fulani people have. Anyone telling you otherwise is lying to you. And this their attack have continued. Have you seen a Fulani start something that they cannot finish? The answer is no. And those people within the Yoruba land, they are calling, oh, Tinubu, come and have a pity on me. They are writing to United Nations. The worst mistake that Yoruba people are making is writing to United Nations. Now, it is confirmed the Islamic Caliphate who are sponsoring the takeover of Yoruba land are now confirming that, oh, their things are working. Because the letter that the Yorubas are writing to United Nations is making it authentic. Oh, the people that we send are working. What they will do now is to pump more money. And they will cut all of you out. They will take over Lagos and its entire water. They need it. The Fulani man need the Atlantic Ocean. They said it right from, just go and check how many years ago that Usman, is it not Usman Danfobio, said that they will sink the Quran into the Atlantic Ocean. And those of them are writing, oh, United Nations, come and save me. No United Nations will save you. When we talk about, look and see, God is wonderful. It is the Yorubas who will stand up overnight and say, divide Nigeria. They are jumping up and down. Igbo business. They don't know the agenda, the stock that Fulani man have in stock for them. It is an Igbo man that is stopping the takeover. So what they will use is to use the Yorubas against the Igbos. Then take the land away from them. And you know, like you know them, the Yoruba people, they cannot do anything. They cannot do anything. Asodogu, I see you. They cannot do anything. They cannot do anything. If you punch a Yoruba man, what you will hear is Emi, Emi, Kilode, Emi, Obaleti, That's the only thing that you will hear. They will alert the whole this thing. You will think that the man wants to fight. No, he's not fighting anybody. Imagine people, they take over their land, they buy the Oba. If it is an Igbo man, it would be in every social media. They will make noise everywhere that Igbos are this, Igbos are that. They are good at Igbo man. But when Fulani buy them, up till today, they never open space. There is no space open. There is no space open. But if it turns out to be Peter Obi now, they will open space the next day. They will open space the next day. If it turns out to be Igbo man, they will open space the next day. Up till today, they never open Twitter space. Shame no gree them open Twitter space. Because what is happening to them is a family business, according to Tinubu. Tinubu said that Fulani and Yoruba people are one. Fulani and Yoruba people are one. And you, Igbo man, you must stay away from family business, please. What is happening between Yoruba and Fulani is family business. After all, they will search for a way to hang it on Igbo. Up till now, they will be searching for a way to indict the Igbo man. To indict the Igbo man, because Igbo man is their problem. But we must learn from what is happening. Those of our territories must be protected. Our land starts from Edo State. Our land starts from Edo State. The Igbo Akrik people that they name the Banke, there is no such word as a Banke. Those of them doesn't even know the meaning. They are Igbo Akre. You know what they did after the war? They started renaming Igbo territories. They started renaming Igbo territories, giving them rubbish. And the people were happy. These same people will mock the Yariba people because the actual name is Yariba. When you call Yoruba people Yariba, they will tell you that you are mocking them. But the word, the actual word is Yariba, which stands for darkness, evil, backwardness, bush, and everything evil. That is the word, Yariba. I don't know if I'm preaching right or I'm making sense, please. But when you call them Yariba, they will insult, they will say, oh, you are insulting me. It was Archbishop Desmond Tutu who modernized it to Yoruba. Yoruba have no meaning. It means nothing. It means nothing. He modernized it to Yoruba. Yoruba. And it took over a whole tribe. A whole tribe. A whole tribe. Their name now changed from Oduduwa people to Yariba. To Yariba people, because that's the actual name. And they have forgotten about their own name. If even a Yoruba king recently, the one that said that Oni of Ife knocked his wife, he said that he is the king of Yoruba. Imagine a king, ancestral king, do not know the name of his ancestor. He is calling himself a Yoruba king, Omo Yoruba Lawa, a Yoruba king. But their name is Oduduwa. We must learn. Fulani used to, when they buy, they change the names of the places. One of the things that made Fulani foreign to Tutan and Kipazwa to spend more money and to make sure that they crumble BLA. Did you people remember Okigwe in those days? Okigwe was dominated by the Fulani people. They said they used to mock us that Okigwe now belongs to them. How many people remember? Or are we forgetting? Something that happened yesterday, we forget. They used to mock us. Okigwe now belongs to them. Every settlement, if you move from here to here, it is a Fulani man. It is a Fulani man. All of a sudden, do you know the people that made it possible that they sacked all of them from that territory, from Okigwe? They no longer have even a single foothold. It is the BLA. The BLA made it very possible that if you go to Okigwe today, there is no Fulani foothold. do you think that they forget in a jiffy? They wouldn't forget. I am Onyebuchi Nwashigburobi, please, preaching nothing but the undiluted truth. They wouldn't forget. That is the reason why you see them sponsoring attack and attack, placing money, millions and millions, in order to get these very men destroyed. I have asked you people, do you think that the Kwara State, they don't have their own security? They have their own security. In Kwara State, they have their own security, which is loyal to the government. Do you know what the military did at the first place? When the military went there, when they were attacking the Yoruba people in Kwara, the Nigerian military went there. The people were happy that they have seen the Nigerian military arrive to save them. Did you know what they did? They collected the den guns, hunter guns, that the people were using to hunt and secure themselves against the Fulanese. And they left. After which they left, those people mobilized and come. They did not go after the people, buying those people. They just come. Maybe those people call them, oh, we are hearing guns each time we go to sack these very people. Remember, their president is Tunumbu, which is a Yoruba man. That is the same thing that we have been telling you, that you can never be safe even if Igbo man becomes the president of Zoo. For those of you who have a little brain, oh, kaigagonu, I meto Biafra, I meto Nigeria. Nigeria is not being controlled from inside. Nigeria is being controlled by Britain. The only way that you can be able to break the hands of Britain is having more Bibles, having more preachings, making sure that you do not, those whom they put to govern you fail. That's the only way. So that whenever they call Jubril, go and govern these people, Jubril will say no, that those people that went there, Akabatabe. Britain will then summon you to round table because they know that they have conquered, you have conquered their power. For them to summon you means that they have no option. You say you want freedom. Okay, take freedom. Inside all of you, they will now look for who to control you people even in your freedom again. Based on their first plan have crushed, they will look for another plan. So you don't know that. I don't know if I'm preaching right, please. I don't know if I'm preaching right. And I don't know if this thing is loud and clear, please. We are doomed as a people. That is, if we, by our own stupidity, stop what we are supposed to do to protect ourselves. If we, by our own foolishness, stop what we are doing or what we are supposed to do to protect ourselves, it means we are finished. If we, by ourselves, listen to those who does not matter, it means that we are finished as a people. Igbo man, I want to tell you something about the Igbo man. Igbo man listens to those who have prestige, those whom they know that they have track record of dignity, those whom they have track record of sincerity. That's whom we listen to. Na nke ikpeazụ a maazị Kweme ọ dịkwa ka ya ọ na-emezi ka ndị aboki. Anyị na-emezi ka ndị aboki. Because the Aboki people, the Hausa people, we are once, if you don't know, the first gun to be produced on planet Earth was produced by Hausa tribe. I saw on Google, even they have wiped it out of Google. I saw this and I read it from Google. Today they have wiped it out of Google. I still search for it. I couldn't find it anymore. I couldn't find it anymore. I learned all of these things during the time that what is the Airtel was doing. Did you know? Did you know? I saw it. Did you know that the first gun produced on planet Earth, first gun was produced by Hausa tribe in Nigeria. That was when I knew. I searched for it and I saw it. Today, Google have wiped it away. The white man doesn't want you to know anything. I searched for it. They are showing me rubbish. They produce it to the such way that the colonial masters, we are marveled. When they shoot it, the colonial masters who came to colonize them, we are like, that is the reason why they told you. If you go in history book, the colonization of Nigeria, they said that when they went to the north, they are already colonized, and their colonization dated 1,000 years before the coming of colonial masters. But you know what Fulani did with them. You know how Fulani played and toyed with them. Those people who are their saviors, their protectors, the Fulani sponsored them. They went against their saviors and started demarketing their saviors. They called them criminals, and they said that those are the people buying them. When Fulani finished dealing with them, they went and they sacked all their saviors. Then enthrone Fulani as their own savior. The rest becomes the case today. Today, Hausa doesn't even have any king in their own land. All their emirs are Fulani. All their emirs are Fulani. Almost all their governors are Fulani. Is that what you want as an Igbo man? You must choose one. Is that what you want? Do you want your own case to be like Fulani people? But we must never be a tribe that puts money first against our race. We must never be a tribe that puts money first, ego, against our own race. Because our own race and our own survival is more important to us than any other thing. Do you want to be like Hausa or the Yoruba people? Because we are talking about Hausa and Hausa ago. Yoruba people are the ones that the Fulanis are dealing with now. If you go to internet, they are sponsoring hate against the Igbo man. Is that not true? But just go to their land and see what the Fulani is doing with them. For those who are thinking that it will stop in Kwara, it will not stop in Kwara. Go to Tinkana, Mushi, and all those, what is it called? All those areas in Yoruba, they have been taken by Fulani. Can Yoruba people take it from them? Ordinary riots in Mushi, all the area boys run away. Oh, Fulani is using juju. Imagine this small organ, the Fulani na war. Kahaji atundi Yoruba. Oh, Ogugu Malera, Akoro nonsense, Akova Kota. At the end of the day, you fear Fulani man. You run away. But the Fulanis know that they cannot defeat the Igbo. The same way they knew that they cannot defeat the Hausa people, because Hausa people, we are very strong people. In Hausa, go to their history. They were very, very strong people. So they came like a chameleon. They told them that they will do good things for them. The same thing that they came like a chameleon now, and they are using those whom you have on social media. Just if they know one allergy, go and collect a brown envelope. You will see them. They will all ring light and start talking in Inyo. Nagari. They will tell you, oh, you are evil. You are buying your own people. You are doing this, but they will not tell you that none of those people are buying their own people. It is Nigerian army that is setting the houses of people on fire. So how would you want me, to surrender and follow those setting my house on fire? Those setting my house on fire are the people that I'm supposed to love, not the people who are there They have been there. They never set my house on fire. Is that the people? My brothers and sisters, compare and contrast. You bring the Nigerian army. They go and set your houses on fire. In what are they calling this state? You see Southern Kaduna, how many times? When the Fulani attack them, and when their security mobilized to attack the Fulani, to pursue the Fulani, you will see military jets bombing them. First, second, and third. Ongoing every time. It's normal. It has become normal. They will tell them every time that they make mistake. Oh, they're mistaking the locals to Fulani. Why is it every time you make a mistake of bombing the locals? But the Fulanis are not the people to be bombed. Or you don't see the map. You don't know the map. You don't know the people anymore. I want all of us to know that we must, as a matter of fact and a matter of urgency, converge to think of how to protect our own land, or else we will be finished as a people. Do you want your own land for us to be extinguished? Hey, na sovaya, tabadi oyibo. As a people, if that is your prayer, then know that your generations are going to be extirpated from the earth. They are going to be removed from the earth. But if that is not your prayer, you must do something. Is teaching time saves nine. The survival of our race is number one. And we must do it. We cannot wait for any other person to do it for us. Was it yesterday? Is it yesterday? Tunumbu was in Owerri, addressing the people in Owerri. You see our own people sitting down, clapping for him. He was telling them that insecurity have a belatana. They were clapping for him. I know what I inherited. We have moved out of where we were 10 years ago. They were clapping. But one secret that they don't know is that Tunumbu was mocking them. 10 years ago, you were doing business in Lagos. 10 years ago, you have a sitting House of Representative member in Lagos. Is it not true? Today, your houses are being destroyed. They are mocking you. And if you remember the plan between the vice president and Isitu Kunle, the vice president and somebody, a figure called Kunle. Correct me if I'm making a mistake, please. If you remember what that man told Kunle, you will baffle. How they will shrink the Igbos and force them to leave Lagos and force them to their land and then shrink them. But one thing that the Yorubas don't know is that they are equally planning for them. And today it has started. Akwa mebere ndị Yoruba bụ nke mbere before. I cannot cry anymore for them. Because now that it has started, it has started. There is no going back. Fulani man do not start something that they don't finish. They have started. Somebody is saying that my voice is not coming out loud. Is the person sincere? Is my voice coming out loud and clear, please? Is my voice coming out loud and clear? Many years ago, they planned on how to shrink the Igbo, destroy Igbo businesses and this. And to tell you that they were in a meeting, Oluremi Tunumbu equally said it, that the Igbos will see what they will do to them. You will take anything that belongs to that person like Onya Hawana. Oluremi Tunumbu said it. Also, I have forgotten how he said it, but he said it in Yoruba language. Miasi oku Igbo ka ọsọ gịnị I have forgotten. Oluremi Tinubu. Na ha ga-eri ndị Igbo ekpe. Today is it not happening? But what they don't know is that after the meeting that they have with Fulani people on how to shrink the Igbos, when they left, the Fulanis equally did their own meeting on how to take over from the Yoruba. Hey, Tinubu, move out of that place. Come on, move out. What they don't know is that after having their meeting, these very people, the Fulani people, equally had their own meeting on how to take over from Yoruba land. Tinubu, come on, get out of here. Get out. Please pardon me, Jare. I have a Tunumbu 2 dogs here. Tunumbu, Oluremi Tunumbu, and so anytime I'm doing anything, Mpo Tunumbu, Hamabata, thinking that I'm calling them. I am Onyebuchi Nwashigburobi, please, preaching nothing but the undiluted truth. I am Onyebuchi Nwashigburobi. I don't know if I am making sense at all. After that meeting that they had, they were very, very happy because Yoruba people are the type of people that they have had the anyuku. They are very, very anyukushous. Envy. They were very, very happy that they have collaborated with the North to shrink the Igbo and collect Igbo businesses. They put in their calculator the type of building that the Igbo have in Yoruba land, and it will become their own. But what they don't know, what God used to punish them is that after that meeting, the Fulani people equally had their own meeting and then discussed on how to take over the Yoruba territory and the Yoruba land. That now they are now in the same distance with Yoruba, and Yoruba is going to pursue the Igbo for them, because to them it is easy for Yoruba to pursue the Igbo because it is their own land. They will make it as if as a normal, because if the Hausa or Fulani wants to pursue us, we will revolt. Who are you to pursue us? And it will cost another thing. And let me tell you people the fact. Fulani man is the most cowardic man, the most cowardic man. Fulani don't go to war. Let me tell you again. Fulani man is the most cowardic man. They don't go to war. What they do is to indoctrinate the Hausa people and then use them. That is the reason why if you go to North, if there is a riot, about 99% of the people doing that riot are Hausa people. But their leader is Fulani. The person leading them into that riot is a Fulani man. I am Onyebuchi Nwashigburobi, please, preaching nothing but the undiluted truth. Asodogu, I have 2 dogs. One is Tunumbu and the other one is Oluremi. Oluremi Tunumbu. Tunumbu's wife and this thing. You know, there was a time I have a dog. The one of them was Oshomole. And Oshomole, that my dog called Oshomole, committed suicide. Yes, he committed suicide. The dog have to jump out of a story building, and the chain around his neck hang on the bar of the building. So the dog cannot land, and the chain have already tied to the bar. So it become a suicide. Now so the dog take die. Now so Shomole take commit suicide. I am Onyebuchi Nwashigburobi, please. So now, to us as a people, we must plan ahead of them. They have their own plan down, but we must plan. We must plan, and we must wake up. Now, if you think that somehow the security situation is going to improve in Yoruba land, you are lying to yourself. They have this very plan. In as much as the Yorubas are sacking the Igbos, they have to start their own. They have to activate their own plan, which is, as they are sacking the Igbos, they will be collecting those areas from them. If you go to Kwara, we have no, Igbos are few in Kwara. Coupling with what they are doing to our own people in Yariba land. So they were living and closing every day by day. Fulani now occupy those areas every day by day. So it is a plan, win-win plan. They had a plan with the Yoruba. We are going to collect Igbo businesses, collect Igbo this thing. Then when the Yorubas, out of envy and jealousy, celebrated and went home, these very people activated their own second plan, which is collecting those areas from the Yoruba people. So if you think that they are going to stop, you are lying to yourself. The plan now that we as Igbo people now have is, how can we secure our territory? In doing this, you must never involve any criminal who goes by the name politician. You know, our own people have started living like Alamajiri. They will tell you, oh, our politicians should come and help you. I don't know when Igbo man started depending on politicians. But one thing that we used to know an Igbo man is that Igbo man do not depend on anyone. That is the word. Igbo enweze. Igbo doesn't even depend on any king. Igbo doesn't depend on any king. Ayahe enweze. We are just, should I say, we are just as God created us. We don't bow to anybody. We only bow to Almighty Chukwukabiama, upon whom and to whom alone all glory and all honor must be unto, and not man. Because human being and man can never give you that freedom. It is only God who will give it to you. That is how we are the people. We are the people most feared, because there is nobody that will come and tell us rubbish. If one Igbo rubbish today, that rubbish, he will begin to look you with one eyes. He will begin to look at you with one eyes. Tomorrow, you are not truthful and you are not sincere. That's the only thing Igbo. Igbo man is not the type of person that you will come and say, oh, I am elder. I wouldn't want to call own name here, but those of them that know me, that will listen to this, will know whom I'm talking about. There is one man in my line. We know him for years. She an elderly man. This man when he alcohol 100 avasi. Echikwabia no de ala kobara ga akwụkwọ ahụ. Oye echefu na oghere na ga asị in another pattern. Ya werekwa another asị, gebere gi the same akwụkwọ different pattern ka o ji akọ ahụ. Asị ọzọ. So we now ọ na-abịa ha, I say lekwa asị na-abịa. This is asị personified. Lekwa asị ike na-abịa. Anyị chi na ọchị, anyị kpọọ ya ọga anyị. Ọ bịara ụnọdụ ala, anyị ghọtụ ya ọnụ. Ghọọ ya ọnụ. That is what you know Igbo man for. But other tribes, you say, oh, he's an elderly man. They will believe in each and every story Okoro. But Igbos don't do it. because we are Republican in nature. We have our brains intact. So our plan must now be how do Oshomole nweta gị, I mean Tinubu nweta gị, mma akụwa gị isi ọkwa n'ime ụlọ a. Ha ọ sị gịnị ele ebe isi nọ ka m kọtọ gị n'isi ebe a. Please, sorry for that, Jerry. I don't know if you are listening or you are hearing me loud and clear. I have only 10 minutes to do this very program one more time. We must plan on how to secure our rights. In doing this, we must never implore all these politician or politician. We must do it. We must do it to save ourselves, and save our race. In doing this thing, we must make sure that we protect those heroes. We must protect them, because a day will come when you will wake up and notice that we have fucked up. If you have followed those who support the buying of our people, a day will come when you will realize that you have fucked up big time. I am Onyebuchinwa Ashibrobi. We must stand up. And just know, if we are standing up, we must know. Okay, don't worry. Can match our program. In doing, hey, nah, it is well. It is well. The little dog wants to come into this place that I'm doing program. Ọ chọrọ ịbịa abịa agha onwe ya ahụ. Ọnụ karịa na Tinubu nọdụzie na dọ na-aba mba. So let me continue, please. I am very, very sorry for disturbing and interrupting this very program. In doing this, we must make sure that we plan, rally around, protect our heroes, and in order to protect our land, that is more sacrosanct. That is very, very important, because now, to be sincere, Yoruba land is gone. It now belongs to the Fulani. The same way that they collected Kwara, they will take over each and every land that belongs to Yoruba. I am letting you to know today. The other time, did you people not remember the time that there was bombing? Fulani went into a war. Is it not Ondo? Please, pardon me, or war. Is it not Ondo State, Yoruba land? They went there and do bombing. First, second, and third. Imagine a Fulani going into another. Just imagine if it is Igbo man that went into a Yoruba land to do bombing. Check if the story will end up well. It wouldn't. And no Igbo man will return again, because whenever they see you, they will chase you. But Fulani did it, and the story ended just like that. They were in Katapuchi just like that. And that is the reason why most of the times when you see them talking, Fulani and Yorubas are the same. They are blood group. The same agenda. I mean the same family, but different agenda. One have the agenda of taking over one. We must also know that Yoruba land is gone. Those of you in Yoruba land start planning how to go home because this Fulani terrorism, they will sweep each and every one. If they can start it when Tinubu is president, what makes you think that when their brother is president that they will not complete it with heavy force? With heavy force. Go and check all the people. Did you even know what made them kill Umaru Musa Yar'Adua? Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, before Umaru Musa Yar'Adua took over, go and check what they were posting. They said that they have a plan to take over. They jubilated that Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, they write it in the open, they do not even hide it, that Umaru Musa Yar'Adua is going to accomplish their work. But then they got disappointed when Umaru Musa Yar'Adua took over. First month, second month, 6 months. They were writing it. They were saying that Umaru Musa Yar'Adua have refused their plan. They wrote it on social media. Then it was Facebook. They wrote it on social media. Then it was Facebook. They were saying that Umaru Musa Yar'Adua have refused their plan. They continue to write. Even at a time, they said that Umaru Musa Yar'Adua is not a Fulani man, that he was an implant. At the end of the day, how will Umaru Musa Yar'Adua ya? How many of you knew that Umaru Musa Yar'Adua died long ago before the announcement? Before the announcement of the death of Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, it was the then Dora Konyele. The reason why they murdered Dora Konyele, they said that I don't know, network is the problem here. Are you hearing me, please? Are you hearing me? Dora Konyele did not buy just Onwuchia. Asodogu, you cannot hear me. Can you hear me now, please? It was network. Can you hear me? Is my voice coming out now? Is my voice coming out? Is my voice coming out loud and clear? Okay. Now, let us move. Dora Konyele did not buy Onwuchia. It was as a result of the fact that after they did not buy Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, Umaru Musa Yar'Adua was assassinated as a president because he refused to carry out the agenda of the Fulani tribe. He was assassinated. The person, then their own plan is to continue the rule. When they assassinate him, they continue the rule. The same thing they did with Tinubu. But Dora Konyele have to cut that ruling short because she was the information minister. Dora Konyele summoned courage to come and tell everybody that the president is dead. And then they don't have any plan to challenge Dora Konyele. It pained the knot very well. They contacted Anambra, a man from Anambra State who was the person who bought Dora Konyele. I don't know. We had to hear history. A man from Anambra State was the person who asked Dora Konyele for revealing that a Fulani man died, and the whole thing becomes like this. I want to let you people know this plan that they had when Musa Yar'Adua was there. Did he stop? Where is Musa Yar'Adua gone? Okay, Asodogu said the network is breaking every now and then. I think I would have to suspend this very program. I have done this very program for 1 hour, and the network keeps on breaking. I think I would have to stop it because there is no point speaking and preaching the good news and the people are not getting it clearly. So I will suspend this very preaching for another. Okay, Kingsley Ikechukwu said it's clear from his own end. Kingsley Ikechukwu said, okay, Alex Vick is hearing me. They said it's clear. Asodogu, maybe it's from your own end. William Sonyeka said the voice is very low. The sound is normal. Okay, I will continue. Now, let me continue for a little while, please. Let me continue for a little while. Now, after buying Umaru Musa Yar'Adua for not allowing their agenda, then they hired, Dora Konyele busted them and then truncated their plan because they wanted to rule Nigeria in the absence of Umaru Musa Yar'Adua. What they did to the president is equally the thing that, but Umaru Musa Yar'Adua they brought him to Nigeria. They just off light in the international distance and brought him. The same thing they did with what are they calling him? Buhari. But when Dora Konyele leaked their secret, they have to hire a man from Anambra State and then fired Dora Konyele. But you must remember, the reason why they fired Umaru Musa Yar'Adua is because of this conquest that they are pushing now. And please remember, they have made a particular state within our region their target. They said Ebonyi and Anambra, they are coming in. And Igbo man used to play with anything. Don't go to sleep and play with it because they said that they are coming. If you see the north, the type of military vehicle that these very people are packing inside bush, one day they will be able to march. One day they will be able to march and circle you. They have their plan how to march and circle all the whole east. But their main problem as cowards that they are, as people that cannot fight and win anything, their main problem is if BLA is being truncated, because this very BLA, they don't know their modus operandi. They don't even know if they are human being or not. They said little place, imagine little Olo, that almost the little Olo consumed almost how many battalions? Little Olo. And up to today, it have not been conquered. So they said to themselves, if Little Olo cannot be conquered, that means we cannot conquer these very people. And the people that can be able to conquer them, to pull them, are their own people. We must pay them and tell them that these very people are kidnapping their own people. That is the reason why I have said this before. Anywhere that there is BLA, they sponsor their own foot soldiers to go and be buying in those areas. One of the agenda that they need to achieve is the people to hate those people. Once the people hate those people, then they can be able to come in. They just needed the people to hate those people, and they needed to come in. Are you getting me? I don't know. I don't know. But I must say something here. We must never go to sleep. Number one, they need to achieve. This is their agenda, giving them sleepless nights. The struggle for Biafra have been hijacked. It have been hijacked from the Obodo Ibo. But the men on the ground is the only place that they cannot break down. They want to break down those people. And of course, the men on the ground is the number one fear that they have. Remember, Fulani have mentioned Ebonyi and Enugu to take it over. And now they are in Yoruba land. If you think that they will stop anytime soon attacking the Yoruba people, that means you are making mistake. What can we do as a people to protect our own self is to consistently protect our neighbors. We must, that is the reason why Mazen Namdekano had an alliance with them. When I was there, we used to have meeting every now and then when I was there in the States, because it falls within my own states. We used to have meeting, the strategy, and they were very serious. So, you know, people were saying, oh, they were not serious. They were very, very serious. But then, the type of sabo that we have within us, that is the same sabo that they have within them. I am Onyebuchinwa Shiburobi, please. For us to protect ourselves, our territory, and our territorial integrity, we must put sentiment aside. We must protect even the Yoruba people. We must ensure that they never fail, because if they fail, the whole burden will be on us, all the whole area. Which front line are you going to fight with? And that is the reason why I have a problem with some people mocking them. That they don't love us is quite clear. They don't love us. Yes, it's quite clear. But if you continue mocking them and they fail, who will stand for you? Who will come and protect you? There is strength in protecting your neighbor. If your neighbor do not fail, you will be standing with your shoulder high, knowing fully well that before they break your neighbor and come to you, you will be prepared. But if you keep on keeping, oh, it is up to them. It is up to them. And they break or they finish dealing with your neighbors, they will take you on away. Overnight, you are gone. I don't know if I'm speaking sense, please. I don't know if I'm making sense. I am Mwashiburobi, please. This very truth which I have brought upon this very platform is nothing but the undiluted truth. And I said, so far I am living on this very platform. That particular truth must be told and must be preached to our own people. We must, as a matter of fact, not mock these very people. Oh, they are being overrun. It is not in our own court to mock them. It is in our own court to protect and make sure that even as they hate us, but their hatred doesn't do us anything. It wouldn't add anything to us. Even their love have not add money into your table. I want to check all those of the Igbos living in any Yoruba states. What have you gained from them? When they love you, when they come close to you, they tell you Owomida. When you go to their house, it is Owomida. When they see you on the road, it is Owomida. So it doesn't add anything. Even when they love us, we don't even need the love. But for the purpose of being strong, you must support them. For the purpose of them standing shoulder high, you must support them. That's as simple as ABCD. Oh, the other time I saw this guy, Mayegu Diary, this guy who used to speak good about us before. I saw him talking rubbish. I said, is this how they belittle? You know, the guy have 100 and something thousand subscribers. And he's not, sometimes he doesn't even get more views of 20 views viewing him. 100 and something thousand subscribers. Sometimes when you go to his program, 50. So he thought that if he can turn and be attacking us, people will then go and view him. It's unfortunate how people, but it is us who gave him views. It is us who shared his program, My Ego Diary. Their love doesn't add anything, and their hatred doesn't remove anything. But we must make sure that they don't fail, because if they fail, our territories will fail. We must rally around. Anyhow that you know that you can buy something for those men on the ground, do it. Some of you, it is your own village. Do it. Do it. Buy anything for them. And if you have any complaint about anybody claiming to be BLA, bring it to me here. I will trash it out. So in us protecting our land, we must stop those Nigerian manipulation of BLA criminals, because they are everywhere sponsoring it, just to get these very men down and take over the land. And take over the land. I have 32 live viewers and only 19 have hit the like button. We must make sure that we stand with our shoulder very high. Nobody will tell us rubbish. When we protect our territory, there is strength. We can be able to protect others. From me, from here, from the temple of the Gracie, I have preached for a very long time. Every day, I will be coming live in the afternoon to do live program on this very platform. And it is unto you to share this very program across many platforms. From me, from here, from the temple of the Gracie, it is good evening, please. The time now is 26 minutes after 4. Good evening.